Bag of bags.
She thinks she Mace.
Teddy Mace.
You know, welcome back. She on.
No, what time out? I know Mace. I'm just saying he has a song like that. Oh, well, I don't know the song. I'm saying, don't he rap? Oh, he like a rap.
No, he's saying it's a sample.
He do it both. Okay, he harmonized. Yeah, with a little bit of rap.
Bit.
Anyway, welcome back, guys. Woo! I was trying to be all cutesy and in my feminine energy. I can't sing to you. Can I sing to you?
No.
Anyway. Welcome back to Konnected E. Of course, I am your host, E. Maya, also known as Lovely E. And of course, our other host,
Nia, aka Nia No Long.
No long. And we're here back at Konnected. Sorry, guys. It's been a little about 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, maybe. But you know how we do it here, just trying to bring the world to Charlotte to the world. Network with some local businesses, some artists, some food places around the Queen City, because that's what Charlotte needs. Mm-hmm. We need. Well, we already put
that money. We need a Super Bowl.
We need a Super Bowl. We need an NBA championship.
We're not gonna go close to the Super Bowl.
Maybe another political scandal. Those are good. That brings.
Didn't the Charlotte mayor smoke crack or something like
that? It was something. The North Carolina mayor. It was something.
Did he steal?
And they called him. We need a scandal. We already had a natural disaster. We don't need that no more. Baby, you see they took Boone and Nashville out.
That's not Charlotte.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, with North, we don't need no more. You know, with some other stuff, y'all can jot down what we need. But yeah, just to bring that all in the city. So thank y'all so much for being on this journey for us. Thank y'all for being patient with us. And yeah, we're just here to bring some entertainment. But before we get into everything, what do we have first?
Okay, so first we're going to shout out a local business, which is really, we're the local business, Konnected. Shout out to the Konnected. Shout out to the team. Shout out to us. We hosted a Friday night live event. We had terrific artists. It was a terrific night. I was drunk. Everybody had a good time.
It was
the crowd was
one of them. I don't this whole, I don't care this perspective. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be me.
I'm gonna be me.
And I don't have a drinking problem. I don't got no drinking problem. But best believe Maya is gonna feel good and have a good time. So yes, thank you, friend. I didn't know you was gonna shout out us. Yay.
Yeah, we was
well, Keo, shout out.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's just be serious.
You was looking good. Hair was looking good. I was looking good. That's why I said, okay, but don't get me wrong. Now, this is where I do agree.
I'm sorry, y'all.
What?
The shirts don't come because I have really big boobs. I'm not shout out to Konnected. I like the shirt.
But that's what we bought in, maybe we gotta get a
different shirt.
Cut, because I still like the idea of wearing the Konnected shirt style. But I do like the idea of us,
Like,
I think the next
brand, but like having our own unique feel to it would be.
I ain't gonna hold you. No, I don't know about the next one, but probably the one that the hot, like when it get a little hotter, June, May.
We should do.
I might wear heels
or something. I was thinking about. I might go.
Yeah, I might wear some open toe, look cute.
I thought about that this time, but either way, come see us. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Next event, well, of course, we're gonna shout that out towards the end of the show, but it was really. I would like to shout out B Danger, Chill Willie, Saint Sinatra, North 2 times, Paul Ill.
Oh, I remember it's
Kitsune.
It was
Kitsune.
Yep.
Kitsune. I'm sorry if I were mispronouncing that. We're gonna get it right the next time. Surprise, Grade B, Trail, K Shanti, and Diesel. AK, Monet Simone, Dejanay, Silky Jones, T Lion, Koso Sadiddy, Tisha Sunshine or T Shine, and
she'll actually. I'm trying to get an interview with her going on. So,
okay. And Brooklyn Hustlers. I would like to shout out all the artists. We had a full house. Great day. Shout out to the bartenders. Make sure y'all tip in your bars and make sure y'all hit us up. Vendors, artists, anything you have going on and you want to promote, please come show up and show out and have fun with us. We're gonna be drunk, we're gonna be fine. If you don't come for anything else, come for me.
Literally just come to look at some good nice young women and some shout out to the bartenders.
I brought like
this is the real liquor
house.
It was
only $28.
This is the real
I was
liquor
drunk.
house. You want to talk about the liquor house? That's the real liquor house.
That's the nice. It's a clean liquor house, clean bathroom, clean liquor house, nice people, very calm area. It's great vibes. We like to support our Black people and white people, or anybody in the community who's coming out. So please just come be a part of that event. I like that it's growing, but God forbid Charlotte Lit post it, because then it's gonna really it's gonna be really crazy.
They need to, and I think, and honestly,
I like the crowd that we have, but
I do too. But I can say one thing about Friday Night Live, which I want to make clear to anybody and everybody. Friday Night Live, and don't get me, and I kind of had to, because even myself, I was like, certain artists might be my certain taste. I might not like their music, but I had to think about it from my perspective. Some people might not like my hosting, my jokes. They might not be the taste. But one thing I can say about Friday night, in which I'm glad Kev Connor had to remind me, Friday night is about literally just fresh face, fresh. Mind you, it might be a little like, who is this performing? But that's the ideal of it.
And that's it's just the introduction to the world and world. Yeah, we have to have the tunnel.
How can that person get a start? How can that person even see the light if nobody give them a teeny bit start?
Why do you have to go to Atlanta to get a start? Yeah, create that foundation here.
And granted, it might not be my taste of music. I might be like, I don't like this, but I understand that's the idea of Friday night, which I think we should always keep it going. I think every month we should do it, no matter what. Because even me thinking about like, oh, that might have not liked that song that much, or he did this, or why he did it. It's like, you know what? And I'm going on down. This Friday night isn't a place where you act a fool and, of course, just show your behind. But it is
show a cheek.
Yeah, show a little cheek. Give me a little freckle. Don't show me the whole. But show me a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because I show mine a little bit. I do.
I ain't fall over, so I feel like I did great. Can't nobody tell me.
So I love the idea about Friday night. It's literally just about new vendors, new artists, same artists.
Yeah.
So I like that. And even me being me and Nia, like,
and food trucks. Like we can the outside too. We have such a great crowd that it's people coming. I know you let you be out there selling oxtails. I'm gonna get some.
Yeah. And so we know we need to because we did have it was a food guy at one point, but
don't get me.
And he cool because I be seeing him in the city. He cool, but
why are you cool with somebody who tried to give me food poison?
I know.
I see how she do me. We beef with the city.
He won't leave me alone. He be like, "Oh, friend." I'll be like, "Hey, friend."
It was so, and it was long. It took 45 minutes for them food poisoning wings.
Don't do, friend.
They were nasty. They were old.
Dang.
I almost threw it up. I hated that shit.
We looking for a good food truck. Even if it's not a food truck, we can see that at the Crown Station. One thing I shout the Crown Station.
They willing to work.
Crown Station willing to do it. They might let us sell place in the back on the low for real.
Tell Miss Nessa to come out there and get the.
I bet you. I'm gonna ask them. Can we get somebody to sell place? So we might not even need a food truck. If you just know how to cook and you bring in your own stuff, you might just be in there like swimwear. Because old buddy just might make it happen. If it's bringing the money and the people, you break him off a little piece,
Right.
But just shout out overall to Friday Night Live. Such a great event. Just and I could say one of my favorites, because I'm not one of my favorite acts. I'm not even gonna say artists. I'm gonna just say that acts of the night was Dejanay. She was the first person that went. Sung really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what it's all about.
Right.
It's just about
to see someone grow, to get to do that. And she was the first time performer and the first person up on the stage.
Hello.
Set the tone.
Did really good. So thank y'all so much. Continue to just stay connected. Continue to, work with Kev, hit Kev up, hit us up. I have one artist. Luckily, I'm trying to get in contact with her because probably the next show in either the 17th or the 24th, one of those Mondays, she's going to be up here. We probably might be in the next room just to have a nice little setup. So just even little stuff like that, y'all continue to stay connected with us. We stay connected with you. So yeah, shout out to the Friday Night Live. And if I'm not mistaken, we might have another one be coming up April 5th.
It is.
April 5th. It's back. It's back. And this is a Saturday Night Live though. So fun fact. we can do I see I did my own rewind. Yep. It's either a Friday Night Live or a Saturday Night Live. Mm-hmm. We might even have a Sunday evening. We never know.
I don't want Sundays for peace.
Yeah.
Unless it's Memorial Weekend. Don't let us play Cav, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless it's Saturday afternoon takeover.
Right.
That'd be cute.
That'd be cute. But definitely, it don't always have to just be Friday. It could be Saturday.
But I guess that's why it's called the takeover. That makes sense. Kind of like Friday Night Live is not on the Friday, it's on the Saturday. So that's why it's called the takeover. Mm-hmm. I get it. I see.
Oh, so it's called the take.
That's why on the flyer it says takeover. The takeover.
Hello, the takeover. Mm-hmm. Takeover Live. But yeah, so shout out to all of us, the hosts, the production team, the
shout
artists.
Out to me and friend.
Absolutely.
Everybody else too.
Everybody. Shout out to the people that came. That made me so happy to see that crowd. Because usually the first show I ever did, it was probably Friend and Kev. The bartender. It
was like a nice 25 people in there.
But that was at its peak.
Yeah.
At its peak at the other show, it had to be like 50 people in there. I
might have got to like I'm gonna ask Kev what's the numbers on that. I'm gonna see if it was like close
because people was coming 75. In. Yeah, people was coming in and out, but there from the beginning to probably I'll say from the beginning to maybe 70%, 75% of the show, we had a nice meaty crowd. So I really, really love that. So shout out to y'all for coming out because hey, that just shows that and coming to support your people. Come support your people. I said one day because Tone asked about our parents, and I said they're gonna come.
I don't want them to come. Honestly,
I said my mama. She trying
to. I'm not gonna.
She tried.
Tone, you don't want.
She tried.
Miss Sharon could come. My parents know.
Miss Nicole can come. I can see Miss Nicole being there.
I mean, Miss Nicole maybe. I really couldn't. I would doubt it. You talking about? Because they talking about I was shy. I don't be shy. I'd be confused. Now that I would actually be shy.
You all right, friend? You went cross-eyed and everything.
I don't, but that would be like.
No, I agree. I'm gonna be honest. I
haven't invited my parents or any of my love interests yet because I just don't. I can't take that. And now, most definitely not the love interest because I don't want them to be. Because you know how the artists, you know how that be. That could be a little thing. And I haven't invited my parents yet because I'm afraid to cuss in front of my parents. So I be cussing. So. I don't want my dad to see me in that light. Not yet.
That could be true.
My mother maybe, but my dad, I will. To what?
My name is.
I was like, I can't see him. You got to be in the corner. If y'all,
he got to be like.
If y'all invite Eric, tell him like sit in the like. Don't tell me he's there.
Well, he mentioned it. He was like, wait, and I was like, you made a good point. But I'm gonna be honest. I just now started to invite my mom because that's how when I used to. And I used to be like, what made me perform so good stepping? I never used to have my glasses on. So I could never see. Now, that's one thing they used to always keep me protected from not being so nervous because I couldn't see the crowd. When you can't see the crowd, I don't see how they reacting to me. I don't know if they laughing or not or smiling. So it don't matter. But now it's a difference because I got these contacts and I can actually see how people are reacting to me.
I don't care what Tone told me something like that. He was like, "Don't look in. I don't care what the crowd can look me up and down."
But but see, I do think now this is where I think people got to be responsible. If you're taking the role, this might not be your role, but I know I'm taking the role of the entertainer, and you can't at some point if everybody is boo and it's you, my guy. Like don't get it twisted. Now, if it's that one or two, then it's fine. But after a while, if nothing's going on, eventually it's you. So I can say feeding off the crowd is a good thing for me. I like, because I'm like, all right, well, I'm the type of person, I'm not finna drag the same stuff. I'm going to switch it, move it, see if something else works. So I know me looking at my mom and I'm like, oh gosh,
it would be a lot too. So you going to see it.
Oh yeah. So that's why I feel like I'm like, but because it has kind of got more traction and I feel like we've grown and got more confident in our stage presence. I'm definitely fine with inviting her now because I'm more confident. But that first year, and I think about it, I said, oh wow, it's been technically that first show I did was like
been a year and some change that you did.
Yeah, it's the second. It's gonna be the second year coming up.
Friend, because you gotta think that was in August. I remember.
Yeah, it was August.
And the next one we did, I hosted the next one with you. Mm-hmm. When was it? Like what, December?
Yeah, something
like
around that time.
Okay, so but December 2024, right?
Well, it was. I know the first one I did was 23.
So was there a next one? Was there another one in between us?
I don't know if it was the next one was 2024. I don't know if there was another event.
Was that the one that I did?
That we hosted. I know there was events.
But it wasn't that specific an event.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. So now you think about all that growth. It's like now it's getting so great that we're doing it on a monthly basis versus every 7 months or 8 months.
Now, granted, I definitely want probably, and that, see, I don't want to talk because people, the fact that people come up to me, that's why I said I really kind of gotta maybe just do like just be Maya, because y'all coming up to me like, you talk nasty, yeah. Very like that's just, so that's one thing I can say that's gonna kind of keep me a little bit. So I am gonna be a little more shy and a little more timid to say. And I'm not really big. I'm not one of those type of people that gotta say a bunch of nasty jokes to make. No, that's not even. But I'm gonna throw it out. I've noticed at least one show, every show I've done, I threw out a little. Hold on. Did she say could? She talking about yeah, so that's something. But besides that, I would.
I mean, so I hate when they say that for real.
I don't. Yeah, they like, coming up to me. They like, what you talking?
For them to be like, I be thinking you completely.
I'd be gone. You know how I can. And that's the thing. I be tame. We actually be tame. That's the thing about it. We're more tame than what it could really be. Because I want to, keep it professional. I know this is not a comedy night, so you still want to keep it professional. But best believe I keep it way more toned down than I really would. But that's because at the end of the day, I gotta, we still gotta grab our stripes, get our respect or whatever, which is here nor there. But like I said, that's just something. So PSA, I just want to throw that out for the artists and people, and if you're an artist, you can't have, even for us, we can't have. Soft skin. If you have soft skin, that's fine. You just got to be able to throw a joke back. Like I don't, So even if you were an artist, like I might say something, but I'm very like I'm gonna compliment you with it too. Like I'm gonna make a joke. I'm gonna make a joke by myself, and I'm gonna compliment you.
That's the gag. I would say Frank most definitely had a ongoing. Which at that time y'all was jonesing on each other with the man from the basketball game.
Oh yeah,
yeah, stuff like that. It's okay. That's a part. You gotta think we're exposing ourselves, just like you're exposing yourself as an artist. Right. We're all liable to get any type of feedback. That's a part of the game. Don't come to, that's messy. Either way.
Yeah, but I, so between the audience, the production team, Imaya's like that, and it's only going to get more and more. So I just want to share that to the public, share that to the world, share that to the Konnected family. You have, and then the fact is, me and Nia are speaking of. We had a birthday recently just passed. I'm gonna go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, happy birthday! Yes, she's a quarter, y'all. Yeah, she's a quarter. She 25. 25. So yeah, so even the older we get, it's gonna even get. It's like we're grown. We can say what we want to say. So definitely going to be respectful, be professional. But I just want to get that PSA out to everybody in the world. It's just gonna get more up from here. So It's gonna be more jokes, more talks, more laughs, more interaction with the crowd. So please, if this is and this is Charlotte. This is where this ain't. I don't know where y'all from, but this is Charlotte. That's But yeah, we can go ahead and get in some news. I can't sleep. I can't eat anymore. Waiting for lunch to walk through my door. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. You was my fly brother. Strong brother. I thought it was strong brother. It's not. Wait a minute. All right, let's do another song.
Tell me. Oh, my sunshine
has come.
Hey, and I'm on fire.
Shout out to Angie Stone. She got another one. Just so many. Just shout out to Angie Stone. Rest her soul, guys. Yeah. I was dealing with my own situation, and then to find out that on top of Angie Stone, I just was like, they just taking everybody. I just can't take this no more. And sadly, she was on the way. To a concert. Yeah, on the way to a concert, and then tragically passed away in a car accident. And then the fact it was so awkward. I don't know. The way they announced it, like the people had to announce like the person that was coming to sing tragically passed away. It was weird. I just couldn't take all that, but they did a moment of silence. But yeah, I really, just I don't know. That just really sucks, and I hate that for Angie Stone. Yes,
her son,
and she got a son with D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm. You're like 35.
Nobody, right? The fact that y'all, I like that, y'all. I like Angie. You try to keep that on the low. Y'all try to sneak that. Yeah, that was a sneak, baby.
He was a kid.
D'Angelo was a kid.
She was like 32, and he was like 17, 18, some shit like that.
Oh, Angie.
Angie Stone.
Angie. Hey. But so yep. R.I.P. to Angie Stone. I just had to, like I said, really sad. But she left a great legacy, a great songwriter. She wrote a lot of songs. That's the thing about it. Some of the people that some of those people like Angie Stone, you might have those artists, they got like definitely a nice catalog, but they aren't those, they might not have this longevity type of career. However, when you look at their writing catalog, yeah, babe, they be paid. And Angie was one of those who had a nice pen. So yeah, shout out to her. All right. Moment of silence for Angie Stone. Okay, all right. We're gonna keep it moving. Speaking of people trying to take people out, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. The way the security threw up the gun when Tommy shot. I don't care. I don't listen. Tommy, they saying Tommy said it was a prank. Uh-huh. I guess on everybody. But she I think Natalie must have knew. There's no way. I don't.
Natalie so.
And she was so laughing. She was laughing about it. That's not like I get it. Like I get it because it was a BB gun. It was fake, but that really like some of them girls was like that's too much. And I agree. Like what happened if that was a real like? And I like Tommy. I do. And I think technically that Get Back is a mother. And I like, to me, that was great Get Back. But I do think at some point it's like, Natalie, that now, come on. What happened if that was a real gun? Right. Which I don't think it would ever, but still, it's like, you laughing. That's why I'm like, did you know about it? Like, how she just shoot your cast members? How she just shoot the people that's on your show? And it's just like, I don't know. But granted, I can say y'all gotta stop poking Tommy Lee. Y'all gotta stop messing with Tommy Lee. She ain't listening. And I mean, I don't understand. The one thing about Akbar, I don't think she was. Now, granted, some people, if you think she a punk for running away, sure. But at the end of the day, she done got shot in the head before. So I'm pretty sure she know how that feel. Why get it twice? Right. I'm like, why get it twice? I done been shot before. I don't want to get it twice. That's dumb on me and you. Right. I was surprised Tinka stood there. Rolly tried to but the shots was so, we said the shots went off. And when the shots, they fought, bah, bah, bah. So when the shots went off so fast, she couldn't even, by the time she tried to caress herself, she got lit up. So she got lit up. Like, and then the fact, the production, and then I'm not gonna hold you. It took him a minute to get the gun. Tommy shot them 10 times. Tommy shot them 10 times, and Biggie like, oh my gosh, she's gonna shoot. You know it's real when your friend think they gonna shoot you. Like that's like Nia, like hold on, Nia, don't shoot me. Biggie was like, oh gosh, she's gonna shoot everybody. Biggie already knew Tommy might liable to shoot any and everybody. So. Yeah, shout out to Tommy. Shout out to Baddies. Shout out to Tinka and Rolly for taking the hits. Somebody had to take the, Shout out to the production team. Shout out to the security man getting the gun. Shout out to letting them fight. The fight was pretty good. Tommy said, "This what you wrote home? This what you want? You want a name so bad." So shout out to everything. Now this is the baddies we've been waiting for. Literally all the comments I seen.
It was like, where's
we've been waiting. And they said it's gonna get nasty at that reunion. Siki said she done knocked the, but now people, there's members, and that's why I don't like that. To me, if I was Natalie and a fan try to do an interview about the reunion, I will be like, hey, you want to come like do it, yeah, you're gonna catch some phase just for running your mouth. I'm gonna bring you to the show.
But they said they got Santana back. Ooh. They say he stink.
Yeah, allegedly. Oh my gosh, I don't think so. No, they just I would hope not, because one thing about me, I've never heard
it. That means Biggie stink too.
And I'm gonna be, I've never, now don't get me wrong, I know it could be stink people any and everywhere, but personally, I've never, now I've had looked at like some stinking looking people, but most of the game, man, I know the hygiene be up because of what they do. You gotta douche, you gotta be clean, you gotta literally the first time I got waxed, the wax lady told me my most clientele is gay men. They is faithful with they wax. Right. Every 3 weeks, come in faithful with it. So I don't know. I would hope not though. But he do be having that. Baby, he be hot. He do be sweating. He be hot. Shit. It be that local. Look will make you hot. And all they do, I can't recommend. Can y'all feed them girls? They be saying they just be feeding them girls liquor and that's it. That's why they be so angry. Them girls need to eat. I suggest Natalie and Mr. What's his name? Lenny, his name Lemon Pepper, but Lenny. I suggest y'all please feed them girls or tell them to come.
They always fight before the food can come.
Right, like that's too much. But yeah, it's finna get. They said it's finna get real, which I'm glad. And I haven't finished watching this new episode, but from the preview, look like Anna finna just thrash Summer. And I'm sitting down at the thing. So I don't know. I like it. It's giving what I need to give. This is the baddies that I've been waiting for. So yeah. And Dominic Body, yeah, she knows, like she said, she quit. You need, because Braid just ripped out the scalp. I mean, they just
where
they did it at the reunion. Braid is literally ripped from the scalp, and she got hair. Po thing. But I don't know if everything is for clout or something, because she talking about who has the best hair products. I'm ready to, these hoes lining up and they pulling. That's why I said yeah, but I'm like, oh no, girl, you missed the. Yeah, she is.
She on strip clubs. So she's actually like.
Oh no, she's yeah, and you might as. I mean, shoot, you might as well. She already made kind of like put herself out there. This is what I do. This is what I've done. Ain't no need to, But baby, you can't keep fighting Tasiki.
She fighting her again.
She fought her. But I can't say people mad at Tasiki. Like, why would she do? She told them. I'm gonna catch y'all at the reunion. She told Dolly, Diamond, because Diamond started talking crazy. And somebody else. She fought 3 people, and they was saying, "Well, why she?"
Dolly kept up with her. I think I seen it.
Yeah, they was like, but I mean. I don't know. I mean, y'all, I don't know. I'm like, Diamond, why are you surprised? You know what, like, But anyway, shout out to that. Speaking of more fights, Lord have mercy. I pulled up to my grandma's house. 50 police cars out. I'm like, what's going on? So luckily I'm going the opposite way. So I'm like, all right, I'm cool. My grandma like, let's go down there. I'm like, grandma, no. I do not. My tag is bad. I got maybe some maybe got some paraphernalia. Yeah. Hopefully we can cut that back, because I sounded crazy just saying that. Maybe got some stuff in that's allegedly.
I don't know what you're trying to
look, I got something maybe allegedly in my car that I may not need to have. So there's no need for us to drop them. Just for us to find out, y'all, it was the middle school kids that was at that shooting happened. Y'all heard about the MLK? They was fighting and something happened. But we was trying to figure out, did they trying to say that they didn't shoot each other? But I'm like, obviously they had to shoot each other. Who shot them?
Right.
I don't know, but I just know it's so sad because my grandma is very upset, because my grandma, she wanted me to talk about this actually in my show, so that's what I'm talking about. She's very upset because, and I think that's a pandemic that we don't talk about a lot. Y'all get in these apartments and just tear them up. Yes, they're very nice, but I can't say she's on like the good side. She's on the side though where the rent office is. So I'm pretty sure that's why people don't do too much over there because you know the rent they'll. But that other side, the side where them kids shot each other, that's the wild loud side. That's the little wild young.
They're okay. No one died though, right?
I don't think so. I hope not. But I was like, it just happened. And then we kept hearing on a helicopter. Like, I'm like, they looking for somebody. Something going on. They like, them little kids shot. I'm like, I'm not going. I don't do no mess. He might don't do no mess. Rest their souls if there's somebody passed. But I don't do no mess, child. Right. I've been harassed by the police before. Yeah.
Get out the way.
Get out. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I was distressed. Oh, I can't take that. I'm stressed thinking about it now. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. Maybe if it's the phones, but yeah, these I don't know. These children is churning and they is out of control. Out of control. But at the end of the day, I do agree, and I do think you know, that's where it comes. You have to control your household.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Starts
you can't.
At home.
Yeah, you can't let I agree. You can't blame everything on society and everything on phones and everything on friends and everything on this and everything on pressure. Okay, what about you as the parent, or what about y'all as the community? So I don't know. You gotta do better, man. Because next time it's gonna be one of them kids gonna be killed. I don't think nobody passed away because probably nobody knew how to shoot good. They probably just grazed each other.
They probably shot themselves.
Right.
They probably they probably shot him on accident, shot him in the leg.
Right. Just crazy stuff. So yeah, watch out. Speaking of that, I'm gonna talk about stuff. These YNs are out of control. These YNs, these YNs, these YMs, these YCs,
Asian dog, everybody.
Yeah, I just these I don't know. Me and my brother was talking, and we made a very good point. At one point, YNs knew to stay in their area. They knew to even I could use a person that's very close to me. Yeah, he might be this, he might be that, but he stay in his area. He stay in the appropriate places where the activity should take place. These YNs are pulling up you at South Park Mall and telling you to give it up. I'm not giving it up in South Park Mall. You give it up. I'm calling the police. Police. They pulling up to you in nice places, churches. Just crazy. I don't like it. Be in control. At least the YNs knew to stay in certain areas. But is it that, or is they trying to gentrify everything? It's a lot. I don't know. And they travel. YNs travel now. They coming from gas.
One of them get in the car. One car, and they all 10 of them come down to the city, terrorize the city. They coming from Shelby. They coming from Rockville.
I don't get it. Stay away.
I'm telling you. Shout out to the YNs. They make the world.
And I just have a feeling they're gonna tear Carowinds up this summer. I have a feeling they're gonna tear Carowinds up.
Not when I'm there, because I plan on going.
At least once or twice. I sure do. Maybe we can do maybe we can do a little double day.
Yeah.
That'd be cute. Well,
no, we could do. I would say maybe I thought you were talking about with friends. You talking about with men?
I could be friends, man. That'd be cute though too. I know. I ain't gonna. I'm girl.
See,
dry as the good. Dry.
We're gonna take Key and her kids. We're gonna go.
I know. That's what So I was gonna say. I was gonna take the kids. So my niece's kid, and then I just don't want to double that. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm gonna go to Six Flags. We got a lot of things.
We got too much stuff to do. Yeah.
They got I didn't.
And we don't need you YNs running and ruining.
Well, we're 25 now. YNs shouldn't be nowhere near me.
They still be that.
I hate
Carowinds. They at Carowinds. Downtown. They downtown.
They can't afford Carowinds. Don't come in there. Yeah. They coming after 4. Maybe before 4. We gotta go.
We was affording Carowinds. These YNs got money.
Why is
they be my child? My sister be having. I be like, give it up. Give it up. I'm not gonna keep paying for your food when I know you got 250 on your cash app. You crazy? Yeah. Give it up just a little bit. I'm pretty sure Layla be having money, So I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, that's one thing I will give to Carowinds. Carowinds is one of the companies I can't say have stayed. They've stayed in their price range. If I'm not mistaken, they went up a little bit because if I'm not the cheapest I ever.
They do like you can't be. I think they do like the you can't be in the park without under 18 without.
Really?
I think so. I know they do it for scary ones. I don't know if they do it for I think they do it for or past a certain time, something like that. Oh. So either we need to go like early or we need to go late. Plus, I like to beat the sun. But
yeah, you know we do. We beat the sun.
We gotta go like April
3 to 10.
Yeah, before what? Oh. You seen Carowinds open up an adult bar at the water park?
Yes, that's what I said. The YN's gonna be. It's gonna be all YNs.
Get out of there! I don't like that. Child. I'm at the age now where I don't like to see kids unless it's somebody. Yeah. Unless it's kids or Juju or her nieces. Don't bring your kids. Yeah, it's just. I don't want to see the kids. Auntie too old for that. Do all that chasing. So I'm calling the police. You do YNs. I'm not. It's no type of power to the people with me. I will be calling the authorities on you.
I gotta call them. All right, and then we're gonna keep it going. You hear about that track race?
No.
The track race where the girl got beat in the head with the baton.
Oh
yeah.
She did that.
50-50.
No, I'm not.
Well, the only way I would give her grace, did she apologize immediately after? So that's what I'm confused on.
People say if she was sorry, she would have stopped.
Yeah.
You too focused on winning.
Well, not even that. Okay, I get the concept. Say if she would have kept going, but literally after the race, I would have went up to that girl and would have been like, I'm so like. So that's why I'm confused. Like, did you apologize immediately after? Like, what happened? Because I do feel the news. Yeah. So that's where it kind of is like, Sally, you know, because if it was me, I would have really went to that girl and apologized. Been like, I'm so sorry, girl. Because I mean, don't get it twisted. It could easily happen because it could easily. But I'm saying as far as her story of saying how it got caught in the hair, she's saying it was a situation where it got caught in her hair. She had the kind of, so I can see a situation where it can accidentally happen.
Did
but
the girl say that? Did it get caught in her hair?
The other girl, I don't think the other girl has spoken out yet.
They both have. I
don't know. I just don't understand why it wasn't apologized immediately after the situation. That's where I kind of am confused. Because if I know if it was me, I would have apologized immediately.
So baton's heavy. I've never felt one.
Yeah, they kind of. Remember that show Bring It? I used to always want to when they was like, oh, don't drop the baton. That shit sound heavy. Ooh, that stuff sound heavy, and they actually are. I've held one. They're heavy.
So yeah, from what I seen, people was trying to say like from the back. I don't know. Either way, a lot of people kill. Like I told someone on the phone, sometimes people kill people on accident. And you know what happens? They still go to jail. With that being said, accident or not, you lose them scholarships and have some better sportsmanship. Because not only did you hit the little girl, you probably messed up what she had going on. You didn't apologize, and that's the gag. You didn't either. Now I know track runners can't really stop,
and so that's what I'm saying.
So you should have ran around and right back to where that little girl was and asked if she was okay, help her up.
Bingo.
Especially because they said she had a concussion. She had to go to the hospital. So that means it was probably a commotion. People, the sports medicine people was on the field. So no, lose what she had. Yeah, she'll learn.
I don't understand. That's the one
learn
thing.
Like Sha'Carri learned and do better next time.
Yeah, but Sha'Carri ain't do all that. She just smoked a little weed.
Yeah, but I feel like that was I was so upset with Sha'Carri.
What?
Why? Because you don't jeopardize something at such a major level for a high. And
I think as granted. We all the same age, and I think have you done something that you shouldn't have done?
But I've never had nothing on that level. I've never been trying out for the Olympics either. I haven't. I don't even think I've got anything to where if I had something that I trained hard for, I could say even at 21, 22, I would not have done that. But everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes, but not to that.
So that's my thing. I think everybody, and I think, hey. But that's just my opinion. I don't think that is. I think, but that's just my opinion when it comes down to marijuana in sports. I don't think it is a bad thing. But she learned from it, and
she did. Yeah. Look at her; she's excellent. So maybe this young lady can learn from it. But that reminded me of that ice skating incident when the lady broke the lady leg. I don't know. Do you remember? It was like a big deal back in the 90s. Stop doing that. So lose it, and hopefully, if it was an accident, live from it. I don't know, but she needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, I just think if she apologized immediately after, then it could be different. Because I think at the same time they running so fast, you can't stop immediately running that fast. Like they literally have to, But sorry for the girl that got hit. That was a lot.
It's pure jealousy. As soon as she rode past, I don't like malicious activity.
But yeah, so. That's really it. I'm trying to think any food places. Any place stop ate good?
The week is Airy Nation. I went there on Friday and got an oxtail platter for $28. 24 or 28, can't remember, but either way it was reasonable because oxtails have most definitely went up. And I got mac and cheese and rice and peas, and the food was superb. So
it was called who?
Airy Nation. Irie or Erie. IRIE. It's one on South Tryon, one on University, one on North Tryon. I went to the one off of Clinton Road. Superb, quick service.
Do they do the food in front of you? Like they, or you had
well, I got I like to wait outside. I placed it.
I know, but is it like is like the food on display, or no? They actually cooking the food.
No, they actually cooked it. Okay. I know what you're talking. Caribbean is like that, where they have like a food buffet style. No.
Okay.
And it was a lot. Good. It was a lot.
I'm not a fan of buffet style.
But it was
Caribbean places.
But it was really good. So it is black.
I'm gonna try them out.
So please, and mac and cheese. And, Jamaican mac and cheese don't usually be good. This one was good.
I can't say I'm real stifler about my mac and cheese. And
good.
If I see peppers in my mac and cheese,
no, they don't have peppers.
I'm
it
not
was like
play
like a black like Big Mama had made it.
Okay.
That's really
but granted, I've had because remember that one place we went near John C. Smith. That man mac and cheese was pretty straight. He was Jamaican. When we it was like some little
festival.
Yeah. I liked this. For him to be just that fun, it was pretty decent. It wasn't, of course, but I was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
It's not terrible. All right. Well, shout out. You said Airy Nation.
Airy Nation. Ari or Airy. I hope I'm not mispronouncing, but it's one of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's
shout out to them.
I'm gonna have to give me a
little jerk chicken.
Yeah. I'm down with jerk chicken and curry chicken. I'm gonna try the oxtails though. All right. So we got some events coming up. Of course, our poetry last Thursday of the month. So that's the 27th of this month.
Put this on my calendar.
Which, I'm going to make it to these. I'm going to really, really try. I really wish I could have made it to the first ones, but yeah, just had some personal stuff going on. So we definitely going to try to be out there. Our comedy competition, April 3rd, and that is the first Thursday of the month. So that's April 3rd, which is very exciting. We got a QC Industry Nights, March 28th. That's very fun. So come.
What is Industry Night?
I'm thinking about, if I'm not mistaken, is that like when it's, I want to say probably more solidified local artists in the area performing. So more of some people actually doing maybe a 10-minute show, 15-minute show. So it'd probably be less artists. So probably like maybe 10 artists doing like 10 minutes each. Yeah, nothing crazy. Because if I remember, because we've done an industry night before, but I don't think I've never hosted the industry nights. And of course, we got the next big thing, so that's exciting. We need to get more tuned in with that.
All right.
Because there's some talented kids out here that want to whip and nay their way in. I remember we used to whip and nay.
I didn't do that.
I didn't really do that. Not think about. I didn't.
Like, bitch can't whip like me. Can't me leave out. Like I used to do that one.
I
used to lean with a rock with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I used to yeet a couple of times, but I ain't like the way I yeet because I'm a little big and tall for my geek, so my yeet look a little crazy.
It was bad. I used to hate walking. Oh, get out my way!
In the corner. She's like, "Come on, guys! Come on, guys! Please, guys! Yeet!" Next thing you know, come on, do it, Chief, do it. Stop trying to be cool for them kids. But yeah, shout out to all our events coming up. And last thing, I'm going to send you guys with the message of the day. We always want to inspire our people with the message. And that's the message, really. It's just inspiration. Being inspired, inspiration, and just doing something that makes you happy and that gives you the drive to continue to want to do it. I am very, very happy to have the opportunity to just do what we do. I'm happy to introduce new people and help them as well to give them inspiration. So yeah, that's just, keep inspiring, keep people around you that's inspiring you, motivating you. And yeah, just keep striving. The year's going by. It's not going by too quick, but it's slowly creeping up.
Yeah, it is.
Cause who next? Jayla got a birthday. After Jayla, I got my friend that got a birthday. And then after that, my birthday coming up. So it's gonna May coming around, so the year is doop, doop, doop. But not too much though. Next thing you know, the 30 is gonna be here. Oh God.
I like 30. Well, I think that I see I was like, I say 30, and I just say see peace.
Oh.
Peace. I'm tired. Hustling, busting. I'm ready to change the narrative of my life.
Oh. Yep. So next thing you know, we'll see 30. So
yeah, 70.
Let's pray we make child, Lord willing. Gotta make it to 70. This make But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end. Thank y'all so much for watching. Definitely catch up back with us next week. This show wasn't the longest, but we had at least do a little something, a little baby sample. And thank y'all so much. I know last week or two we've been gone, but we finna be back. Right. Unless something happens. God forbid nothing happen. We should be back every Monday. 7 p.m. around that time, it might be 7, it might be 6:45, it might be 7:30, who knows? But we will be here. So, you ready? Just get out. Yeah. Get out. Well, we still got time because Kev, our production team. Okay, cat's out the bag. Kev is the production team. I didn't want to say it. Cat's out the bag. Kev is the production team. I wish we could have a big production team. Wish we did. But Kev is the production team. But yes, thank y'all so much for coming back. We got some people coming in. But yeah, so join us. I know. But make sure y'all join us back every Monday, Connected with E, 7 p.m. We out.
Do you want thousands of potential customers to see your business, artist, event, etc.? Of course you do. Well, get a commercial on